all about design lessons and design tips. It's all about explaining design theory in ways that is clear and easy to understand. But hopefully it inspires you too. Today I want to share with you some inspiration. Less education, more pretty pictures and new ideas. This new series of videos are all about my design loves, specific rooms or elements of design that I love. And today I'm sharing my love of wallpaper. This reminds me of a time back in my childhood when my parents had just finished wallpapering the upstairs hallway. And this particular wallpaper was rather textural, shall we say. And it popped into my head that it needed to be smoothed out. So of course, I applied my mother's favorite hand cream to the wallpaper. Trust me, it became very clear to me that wallpaper and hand cream should not go together. On the bright side, I'm going to say that that incident was the beginning of my wallpaper curiosity. And so here we are, Wallpaper Love. Today's video is sponsored by Ana Luisa Jewelry, and just in time for Mother's Day, Mom, if you're watching this video, you can stop right here. But if you're not my mom and you would like to get your own mother a little something special, I would definitely check out Ana Luisa Jewelry. They have beautiful gold pieces with so many different styles, so you can really show your mom that you know her better than she thinks you do. Choose something that will suit her personality. And Ana Luisa has so many options, I'm sure you'll find the perfect gift. They're currently running a great sale right now. Buy one, get one for 40% off. Let me tell you a little bit about this amazing brand so you can get some beautiful pieces for the most special person in your life. Ana Luisa Jewelry pieces are sustainable. Mom will be so pleased with this. Everything is priced fairly and produced ethically. There's no unnecessary mining, and they use recycled materials whenever possible. And they are 100% carbon and water neutral. They counterbalance the entirety of their CO2 footprint for a net zero output. So every piece of jewelry from their collection is carbon invisible. One of the first pieces that I was attracted to from Ana Luisa are these earrings. The Hannah Marble Blue earrings are made from 14 karat gold on brass, filled in with this beautiful white enamel and indigo blue swirls. They instantly reminded me of traditional Portuguese blue and white tiles or blue and white pottery, and of course that made me think of my mom and my heritage, so I'm definitely loving this classic look. Of course, the perfect gift for mom is this lovely necklace, appropriately called the Mama necklace. It's dainty and oh so pretty. One of the reasons I love Ana Luisa Jewelry is their attention to the littlest of details. This Mama necklace is finished off with a tiny heart at the end of its extender. It's the sweetest little touch of love. And if your mother loves rings, there are so many to choose from. I've got this lovely, delicately sculpted ring called Angelese. It's actually sterling silver dipped in 14 karat gold, and then it has these lovely bezel set cubic zirconias which add a subtle touch of sparkle. I love it on its own or together with my other Ana Luisa gold band, Noah. These are just a few examples of the beautiful pieces available for that important mom figure in your life. Celebrate the amazing women in your life by giving them a special piece of jewelry, a reminder of how much you appreciate them and their wallpaper. You'll find all of these pieces and more on their website. Head to the link in the description below. Don't miss out on this great sale. The first rule of wallpaper is that you must love the pattern, the texture, and the color. Not just like it, you've got to love it. It's really very important to live with your wallpaper sample. Get the largest sample you can get and look at it day and night. Look at images online for your wallpaper's installation so that you can get a general sense of the scale of the paper and how it looks in a room. Pinterest is great for this. And also remember that whatever wallpaper you choose, it will lead you towards a certain look and feel for the room. So make sure you understand where that wallpaper is leading you. Let's talk about some obvious places for wallpaper and maybe give you a few ideas on how to change things up. And then stay tuned for all the not so obvious places to use wallpaper. You don't want to miss that. I love wallpaper that sets the tone for your home, and there's no better place to do that than your entryway. So many things can dictate using wallpaper in a space. This entryway is the perfect layout to apply a bold geometric pattern like this one. It's a small space with big impact. And it sets the tone for the home beyond by introducing those three colors: black, teal, and white. You can see the black carry on in the interior doors and the teal in the room adjacent. It's the perfect entryway wallpaper for this home. If you have a traditional home, maybe it's Georgian or Victorian, you might signal the formality of your home with a lovely floral pattern for your entryway. This floral pattern is more tone on tone, giving the entryway some subtle pattern, bringing the entry and hallway together into one unified space. Perhaps your home is more modern. This free-form chevron creates visual texture and interest. And sometimes, if you're loving a large print but are worried it might be a bit too much for your space, or more importantly, that you'll tire of the large print, look for one wall to create a lovely focal point. This wallpaper, along with this console and all the decorative accessories, is the perfect way to introduce a small amount of a large wallpaper pattern. And if you do decide to move forward with bold pattern, always look for ways to create balance. A great way to do that is by installing wainscoting and painting it in a complementary color. That teal color is strong and bold, and it is the perfect visual way to hold up all that bright color and floral pattern. Wallpaper in bathrooms are a great opportunity to create an amazing bathroom design. However, wallpaper in rooms with a lot of moisture isn't always the best for obvious reasons. That's why I love wallpaper for powder rooms. No shower, no tub. Perfect backdrop for a beautiful wallpaper. Also, powder rooms tend to be small rooms, so they are the perfect space to really go all out with color, pattern, texture, and most important, scale. The scale of your wallpaper is so important. In this powder room, the wallpaper is a printed grass cloth, one of my absolute favorites. The random geometric shapes create a maze of pattern, and I love that as you walk into this tiny room, the walls practically fall away as the wallpaper envelops you. Had this pattern been a smaller scale, the room would have looked busy and chaotic. Instead, the scale creates a sophisticated illusion. On the other hand, this wallpaper has a very small scale to the pattern. By adding wainscoting in white below, the wallpaper feels lighter and happier. Had you wallpapered the whole room floor to ceiling, the wallpaper would have overwhelmed the space, and the overall light in the room would have felt very dark. Instead, balance is achieved. Dark, busy pattern above, white wainscoting below. Sometimes you can mix styles like this. A busy traditional blue and white wallpaper with lots of detail is combined with simple white marble tiles and modern clean lined fixtures. Again, here the balance is achieved. Color plays a huge part in selecting the perfect wallpaper and how you want your room to feel. In this powder room, the wallpaper is quite simple in design as well as color palette, but the dark blue wainscoting and white vanity makes the space dramatic and bold, a blue and white gem. Change the wallpaper and the paint, and you've got a very different room. A lovely teal floral print with white wainscoting and a cornflower blue for the vanity. Shades of colors mixing together to create an all-over pretty and inviting look. That's how wallpaper can direct the look of your room. When I think of a traditional dining room, I think of wallpaper. It's the perfect room for paper because it tends to be used for special occasions and entertaining, so it should be special. Wallpaper can instantly create a look, and for dining rooms, you need a look. With the latest trends leaning towards traditionalism, Gwyneth, we see you. These all-over wallpaper murals make spaces feel more expansive. They're called trompe-l'oeil, which is French and it means to trick the eye. These atmospheric scenes make the spaces feel like they go on and on into the distance. But it doesn't have to be so traditional. Mixing styles can be a great way to use wallpaper. This wallpaper has a similar scenic look. A black and white version of the traditional trompe-l'oeil wallpapers, and it's paired with a very traditional decorative plaster crown up top. But then it all balances out with a simple flat wainscoting and modern light fixture. That light fixture especially, wow. All of a sudden we've got a very modern take on a classic design. Another way to create these scenic wallpaper looks in your dining room, but in a more modern way, is to create large-scale panels for the scenery. I love the balance of the moody wallpaper with a dark painted room. And now for the not so expected places to use wallpaper. I think the laundry room is one of those rooms where you might not think of wallpaper, but look how amazing this room is. I love this blue and white all over pattern, matched with the same blue color for the cabinetry. And look, those blue wall sconces, amazing. How about one amazing accent wall of wallpaper? I love how this simply drawn flower pattern is fun and lighthearted, the perfect setting for laundry day. See how that pretty pink dot informed the color of the cabinetry? And then that shape is echoed in the penny tile backsplash? That's how a wallpaper pattern can transform a basic laundry room into something a lot more special. Another place to consider wallpaper you may not have considered before are your ceilings. This home office is surrounded by built-in storage. When walls aren't available, look up. The ceiling is a great way to introduce a pattern. In this case, a black and white trellis pattern is bold and unexpected, but it looks amazing in a room that is full of cabinetry. It's a great way to create a little bit of drama. I love the use of wallpaper in this dining room. Where most of the home is white and cream, this black and white wallpaper is a dramatic point of interest. A fabulous departure from the rest of the home. If you've got very tall ceilings, installing wallpaper all the way up there can bring your eye down. In this case, bringing your eye down also means installing wallpaper on the ceiling and partway down the wall as well. This is great for a kid's room. It really brings the scale of the room down to their size. And it doesn't have to be all about pattern. Installing a wallpaper that has a satin sheen or texture to the ceiling will create some interesting reflections from the lighting in the room. It can be quite an interesting new texture up there. And a coffered ceiling is a great place to inject some color. In this case, one of my favorite wallpaper patterns, a whimsical bird and cloud pattern where the colors are repeated in the rest of the room. Wallpaper should always bring a smile to your face. And speaking of unexpected smiles, why not add some fun wallpaper to your front entry closet? I love how this wallpaper echoes the other colors in the home, the deep blue in the room adjacent and the gray blue on the stair railing. Opening that closet door, you can't help but smile. Here's another version. And then my most favorite way to introduce some wallpaper is on panels. Work them into wall panels, especially in bedrooms like this. I love the soft pink walls and faded wallpaper inset into the panel moldings on the wall. Or this bedroom with a Japanese-inspired soji screen above the bed's headboard. That entire wall is a dream full of textures and patterns. Notice the nightstand has wallpaper drawer fronts too. Love that, so elegant. Also, I love incorporating wall textures into cabinetry. These full height doors have wallpaper inside the door panels. Such a lovely elevated element in a dressing room or walk-in closet. Here's a close-up of a linen textured wallpaper in some door panels. I love that mix of materials, walnut wood with soft gray linen. Another application of a patterned wallpaper on some closet doors. Painting the doors to complement the color of the wallpaper makes the room look so beautiful. And if this room doesn't convert you to a wallpaper lover like me, then there's no hope. These doors are completely covered in a wallpaper mural. The color palette of the mural dictates everything else in the room, from the wood flooring and the built-ins to the pale gray-green poof. So there you have it, all the reasons I love the idea of wallpaper, the predictable and not so predictable ways to celebrate this material. From geometric patterns to textural elements and pretty florals, sometimes I see a wallpaper and I know that I have to find a spot for it somewhere in someone's home, if not my own. Nothing dictates the design direction of a room or home like an amazing wallpaper. So if you're looking for inspiration, look for a wallpaper that you love. I hope this has inspired you to look for new ways to be creative with your home. If you've been inspired by any of these design ideas, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you're loving. And do you want to see more of my design loves? Let me know. Also, maybe my jewelry today has inspired you to take a look at Luisa, especially with Mother's Day right around the corner. I know you'll find something that suits her personality and style. Show her that you know her better than she thinks you do. With the current sale, you can buy a little something for mom as well as yourself. Buy one, get one for 40% off using the code in the description below. If you're interested in sustainable jewelry that looks and feels amazing, you'll definitely want to check out Luisa Jewelry. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We've got new design videos every week. Hit that notification button so you don't miss the next video. If you need personalized design advice, look for me on Patreon. And a great big thank you to my patrons. I've been scheduling calls and helping them with virtual design all month. And as always, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps to grow this channel. See you soon.